Well, look who I ran into in the Mid-Ohio paddock, Colin Braun. I've been a little bit interested in seeing you here because I know you have the talent to be here and to win. Would we be correct in assuming you aren't just here on a holiday enjoying open wheel racing? You might have some conversations going on?
Yeah, well, thanks for the compliment, first off. But yeah, just coming out here wanting to check it out, meet with some teams. Been having really good success recently on the sports car ranks, and that's gotten some people talking. And thanks to guys like you and my buddy Paul Tracy, we've gotten a little bit of media hype going. So it's great to get out here and see what I can find out.
PT is just trying to get a percentage, so we can acknowledge that up front. Tell me about not only your interest in being here, but maybe any reaction you might have had from team owners or team managers you've at least reached out to so you can sit down and have conversations.
Yeah, just trying to get a lay of the land more than anything else. Obviously been focused on the sports car thing pretty heavy for the last few years, and so want to make some connections, reach out. A lot of these drivers and teams also do sports car racing, so walking through the paddock, I certainly know a lot of people, and trying to figure out what goes on, how it all works, and just kind of the lay of the land.
So you mentioned to me a couple weeks ago that someone like Robert Wickens has really been an inspiration for you in the sense of a guy who has spent last 5-6 years in sports cars, really polished all of that talent so he could come here and succeed right away. And I wouldn't be blowing smoke if I were to say I kind of see that same thing in you, having done that same polish in sports cars. Do you see Wickens and go, maybe that's possible for me too?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, appreciate the compliment. I feel like a guy like Robert's done a great job over here on the IndyCar side, and I've done a very similar thing on the sports car side in the LMP2 car. The long races, the managing the fuel, this saving of the tires, saving of the equipment, being there at the end of the race, kind of the whole mindset about how to be fast throughout the whole weekend, rather than just rip off a fast lap. And so I feel like I have that. Also, my NASCAR experience, I've got a lot of experience on ovals, obviously vastly different cars, but I understand the concept, I understand a little bit about how the air works and things like that. So I feel like the transition for me wouldn't be that big of a jump.
All right, IndyCar team owners, we're trying to at least get the kid a test here. I think you got a diamond in the rough, but a little bit of faith might be required here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think love a shot, love to get into tests. They look like really fun cars to drive, and it's neat when the guys come over from the IndyCar series into the prototype class, seeing how we stack up, and it's always fun to race competitive.
Colin Braun, IndyCar, in addition to sports cars 2019. It's silly season time. We're crossing our fingers. Collins, thanks for stopping by.
Hey, thanks for having me.